my exact plan to freedom. Otherwise, 100k a month before I'm 25 years old. This is a long-term plan. This will take a minimum of 10 years. That's why I say hopefully by the time I'm 25, I will reach this goal of 100k a month. There's three things I want to get through before I start the video itself. This will be a completely raw video. I will not edit it. I won't edit out any mistakes. Exactly how I film it is exactly how I'll upload it. So you can see how genuine this plan is and, exactly how I plan to get to this goal. Secondly, this is a different type of video style for me. I am filming it on this whiteboard type of thing. Hopefully it is easier for me to explain my points and show you through exactly what I mean, so it's a bit more understandable for you. But before we watch this video with your full attention, 100% attention. A good practice for a video like this, where there's a lot of information, whether that be books, this video specifically, or any other type of courses, is make notes. Please make some notes. This will make it so much easier for you to refer back in the future when you forget stuff like this, or you want to look at what your plan is. It makes it so much easier and you will remember it a lot better. Make your notes, not just for this video, for everything. Secondly, if you're skeptical about this video on why you should even make notes, because I am young, it's easy to understand why, I might be just chatting nonsense. Watch this video, because I can guarantee you one thing. If you follow the first few steps of this video, which I followed myself, you will get to £3,000 to £4,000 a month, guaranteed. I guarantee you'll get to 3 to 4k a month, guaranteed, because I have been able to get to 1k a month consistently following this plan with very limited time and in a very short time frame. So I can guarantee this, if you follow this video, you'll get to 3-4k a month as long as you have time, Wi-Fi, and a computer or a laptop. It's impossible you don't, as long as you follow this and you have some common sense. So let's get into the actual video. So I touched upon freedom. I told you that my plan was freedom. What does freedom mean? Freedom can mean different things to different people. For me, I've got my own set meaning, and why do I want to show this to you is because hopefully it might light something in you, because I have found very little people that don't agree with this, that don't agree that they don't want this. A lot of people, I explain this to them and they realize this is what they truly want in life. So freedom, let's get into this. There's 3 things that I believe make up freedom. First of all, financial freedom, the most obvious one. Everyone thinks of freedom and they think money instantly, being able to afford stuff like this. I have made this a bit more personal to me because these are the cars I love, the BMW i8. I want to be able to buy this, and I will be able to buy it if I have financial freedom. The Ferrari SF90, houses like this in France, America, mansions that people don't even dream about having. I want to be able to afford, and I want to afford them comfortably. Financial freedom. Many people want this, and it is the most basic term of freedom. But there's 2 others that I think are equally as important. Second one, location freedom. Location freedom is extremely important to me. I would rather make 2-3k a month in, online and be able to work from anywhere in the world rather than making, 10k a month, but being forced to work in London and having to work there for the rest of my life. Location freedom. Being able to, go to places like Dubai, LA, Monaco, anywhere in the world. Being able to go there, and not just for holiday, being able to live there, truly experience different countries, live there for 4-5 months at a time, and be able to work because you work off your laptop. These 2 pictures here perfectly represent that. A guy in Paris, a guy in Dubai, and they're able to work off their laptop and they're able to live in places like this for periods of time. Location freedom is extremely important to me. And the last one, time freedom. This isn't very often talked about. Having time. Time is such a valuable asset that nobody talks about. Time is important. Being able to, celebrate festive seasons, Christmas, Easter, your birthdays, being able to actually celebrate these things with your family, the people you love, is extremely important to me. And I think it's important to many other people in the world. Being able to, spend time in the gym, being able to travel, spend time with your future family. Time is extremely important. And these 3 things combined will, in my opinion, make the ideal, most free life, because I will have the money to buy whatever I want. I will have location freedom. I can go anywhere I want and truly experience everything. And I will have the time to enjoy the fruits of my labor. All three, in my opinion, make the perfect definition of freedom, and I think it resonates with a lot of people, including you guys. Now, let's get into how you can go about getting something like that. First of all, you could 100% start a business. You could start something like, let's think about drop shipping. You could start drop shipping right now. This is the most common one. Everyone during like 2020 was trying to do this, drop shipping, and it did work for a couple people. You could try something like let's try e-commerce. You could try and sell stuff online. You could try and make your own clothing brand. All things that are being done online. You could try it and make any type of business online and, you know, give it a shot. But in my opinion, this is not the route to go about it. Why? There's a minuscule chance you will succeed in this, and you need a lot of money to start something like this up. Now, don't get me wrong, there will be that 1% of you that, you know, it clicks for you. You might get lucky, or you might actually know what you're doing. And you will be able to start a business and make it thrive from the start. But I'm telling you, 99% of people, including me, won't be able to start a business because we don't have the skills. We don't have the skills accumulated to start and run a business successfully. You need skills to run a business, and you need to have the humility to understand you don't know everything and you don't have the skills to do that. You might have watched a couple Iman Gadzhi videos or some other gurus videos and think you know everything about the world of business, but you don't. You don't know anything about business, and neither do I. And the amazing thing about life is you can learn almost anything if you put your mind to it. That's why you can learn how to start a business. You can learn how to start $1 billion company because someone else has, and you can gain that experience of someone else. So I would say my first piece of advice is take a step back. This is for the guys that believe they can already start a business. Take a step back, have some humility, realize you don't know anything about business, and go and learn from the pros. Go and learn from the people that know best. So, how would you go about making money, starting a business, everything? This is the route I would go down. Finding skills. Skills. These are the skills every single business needs. 12 skills I have accumulated, and these 12 skills are very important, and most businesses will want you to have these skills, and they will pay you a lot to do these jobs, whether it be, you know, video editing, email marketing, appointment setting, appointment closing, copywriting, search engine optimization, and the rest below. These 12 skills you can learn, and the amazing thing about these 12 skills is you can learn fairly quick, and it doesn't cost money. Maybe you'll spend a bit of money on a few courses and stuff like that, but mainly it's about time and investing in yourself to learn these skills. And then all you have to do is go out and do outreach and find people so you can monetize your skill. And people will pay a lot for these type of skills. So for example, the main two skills I have looked into is copywriting and appointment setting. These two skills I have a fair amount of experience in, especially appointment setting. Copywriting I gave up a couple months ago, and that goes into my second saying. This core here is perfect for when you learn these two skills. When you learn any of these skills, I mean. The person who chases 2 rabbits catches neither. You have to chase 1 rabbit to make sure you catch that rabbit. You can't chase 2 rabbits and catch both of them. Same way, I tried to do appointment setting and copywriting at the exact same time, and I succeeded in neither of them until I gave up copywriting and went all in to appointment setting. Like that, I tell you, this is the exact plan you'll follow. Find one skill. Choose one of these skills. For a couple guys, you might have a bit of experience in video editing. For a couple guys, you might be really good at talking. You could do appointment setting, appointment closing. For a couple guys, you might be really good at writing stuff, email marketing. But truly, at the end of the day, none of that really matters because you can learn one of these skills. You pick one skill, stick to it for 3 to 4 months, and give hours out of your day for it. Make that your purpose. Make that your purpose to learn that skill and master it And I guarantee you, once you start doing outreach, you have to do lots of outreach, you will find a person to work for. So I chose appointment setting. As I said, I chose appointment setting, and this is exactly how I learned appointment setting. I told you, learn appointment setting. Let's go more into that. First of all, there's obviously courses. There's loads of courses you can follow, and I do recommend you look into courses, because now many people will say courses are scams. People are just like trying to pay money and give you coaching or whatever. If you find the right one, you will learn a lot. I promise you that you will find a lot. You'll learn a lot, and you'll have a community of people and a network to reach out to, and you'll learn this a lot quicker. Secondly, books. Extremely underrated. Books are extremely underrated when learning stuff like appointment setting, sales, anything like that. Get a book, buy a couple books, go through the books people recommend you, actually read the books, get a highlighter, highlight them books, and make notes chapter by chapter, and you will learn so much. You will learn. An amazing way I like to put books into is people put their life's knowledge into one book, and you can read that book in 1 month, and you're telling me you wouldn't want someone's life knowledge. People have worked their whole life to put into 300 pages, and you can get all that, you can accumulate all that knowledge into 1 month. For example, look, the book I'm reading right now, Surrounded by Idiots, written by Thomas Erickson. This guy made his life purpose understanding human psychology, and he put it into 300 pages. And I can finish that book in a month, and I'll get all of that life's knowledge in 300 pages, and I'll have that on my notes folder because I summarized it into chapter by chapter. So please, if you're doing anything, please go and read some books. Secondly, YouTube. YouTube is actually super underrated when it comes to learning things, as long as you do it properly. If you use YouTube properly, you will learn a lot. Some person out there will have made a video, a really long course on what skill you've chosen, and it'll be like 4, 5, 6, 7 hours long. It'll be like a 5-hour long video exactly on the skill you chose out of those 12 skills. And in those 5 hours, again, follow the same practice. Notes. Get a pen and paper, make notes on that video. And if you go through that video in 2-3 sittings, you will have learnt a lot. Watch courses on YouTube as long as you're taking the main thing, practice, action. You have to take action. If you're not taking action, you're an idiot. You're absolutely an idiot if you're not practicing the skill you've chose. I could watch endless videos on appointment setting. I could read endless books on appointment setting, but it would not matter unless I went out and practiced. Exactly the way where you can learn everything about swimming, it doesn't matter until you get into the swimming pool and actually try swimming. You can learn everything you need to learn about riding a bike. You need to ride the bike. You need to have that experience to thrive in that skill, to succeed in that skill. Now, okay, you have been able to do all of those things. Moving on to the next step. You have learned the skill. It's been 3-4 months. You have learned the skill. You've got the experience that is able to be monetizable. Now let's get into working. You must work free. You must work for free to get tea. You must work for free to get some tea. So what is tea? Tea it's very simple. It is testimonials. I know I just spelled testimonials. Never mind. You must get tea to get some testimonials. Hopefully that's right. I don't know. I'm just going to delete it. I don't know how to spell testimonials. But you must get some testimonials. Let's try it again. You must get some testimonials, because when you try and look for other clients, it will be so much easier to show that, because you've got people in the past to go and back up and prove what you have done. So you must work for free to get testimonials. And how do you do this? Go out and do unholy outreach. Do like 100 outreach a day, whether that be Instagram DMs, email, cold calls, everything like that. Everything all over them. Do all of that outreach, and you will eventually find someone and pitch them to work for free. No one is going to give you money straight away, because you haven't proved anything. You haven't proved anything to anyone. So once you know what you're working for, you're working for testimonials. At the end of your work, whether it be 1 or 2 weeks, get the guy or woman that you worked for to film a short video saying, this guy was fantastic. This is what they did for me. It helped me grow this much, blah, blah, blah. And you want to start stacking up your testimonials. You want, like 10 testimonials. And then when you decide to start going out and start, pitching people for the price that you want to do, whether that is, initially you will have to start below market rate. You will have to start 20% of the market is producing, 50% of what the market is offering, 80% of the market is offering. You have to work at lower prices than everyone else. And with these testimonials, I guarantee you that some people will let you work for them. Now you'll be raking in some money, save all of that, and eventually you'll be able to price exactly like what everyone else is pricing in the market. You continue building up these testimonials. You continue working harder. Now you've got 15, 20 testimonials. You've got endless experience. And now you will be able to charge, maybe even double what everyone else is charging in the market. Let's say you're a copywriter and you charge £1,000 a month to write, 4 or 5 emails a week for a client. At one point, you will be able to charge $2,000-3,000 a month because you're that good. You've got the testimonials, you've got the credibility, you've got the experience, you've got everything you need. That's what you need to do. Build testimonials. I know I can't spell it. I wrote it as test. Forgive me for that. Get your testimonials. Please go and get your testimonials. Work for free. Once you accept the fact that you can work for free, and once you do that, that's something no one wants to do. Everyone wants money out of the back. You have to work for free. I worked for free for a whole month. 4 or 5 hours a day. I worked for free to get the experience that I've got right now in appointment setting. Only then I started making money after that month of working for free at the company. Work for free, get your testimonials, work below market rate, and then eventually you'll be able to charge double, triple, quadruple, 10 times what everyone else is charging in your skill. Now, secondly, this is a bit more personal to me. This is my plan, of course. YouTube. I need to build up my YouTube. I want to build up my YouTube and my personal brand. Why? Because once I build up my YouTube and I've got eventually 1 million subscribers, possibly that might take me 10 years. Once I've got 1 million subscribers, I will have inbound leads. Inbound leads. What are inbound leads? Let's go into this a bit more. If you build out your inbound leads, once you build up your social medias and stuff, businesses will look at your Instagram, your YouTube, stuff like this, look at your personal brand and realize this guy is crazy at what he does. This guy is absolutely crazy at what he does, and I want him to work for me. And eventually I will have people coming into me, messaging me, reaching out to me saying, can you work for me? I'll pay you this much. I'll pay you X. I'll pay you this much. I've already had similar experiences with that. A person reached out through my Instagram saying they're interested in what I do. They don't have any appointment setters for their company. They want me to work for them and they will pay me a generous amount of money. I didn't because it wasn't as much as I wanted, but inbound leads are true and they will work as long as you build up your personal brand. Build up your YouTube. These are raw, unedited videos. Nobody's watching these right now. Nobody's watching your videos instantly. Make your content. Make you want to grow your personal brand. And last but not least, building my own business. By this point, there's a couple more things I will talk about in other videos, like, building your network, working for other people, blah, blah, blah. I will make other videos on that because I don't want to make this video extremely long. Once you've built your network, once you know other people in business, once you know all of that stuff, you might start, a coaching business. You might teach other people the exact skill you learned 4 or 5 years ago. You can monetize that same skill and start going into 100K a month by being able to coach people, have your own company, maybe coaching people, stuff like that. Or with the experience you've accumulated, with the network you've built, with the people you know, you might start your own business, whether that be in, like the skill I chose, appointment setting, or, copywriting, or you might start your own, very own business and it will succeed because now You have got to a point where you know you have the skills to build that business. Now, all of this, my whole plan, is nothing unless I take action. Any action is better than no action. I got that off of a friend, and I do appreciate him for that. You need to take action. If you're not taking action, you're an idiot. You can go and watch these videos. I can make these type of videos to talk anything I want, but it doesn't mean anything unless I put the work in and I take action. If I'm not taking action, I'm an idiot because I'm getting nowhere. So for you as well, stop watching videos like this. After this, go and buy one book. At least go and buy one book. Maybe go and watch. Go into these skills. Refine one of these skills. Choose one. Choose one. One of these skills. Refine that today, right now. Watch a quick video on it. Understand what it is about. And make that your purpose for the next 3-4 months. Get really good at that skill. Go and find someone to go and work for that skill. And I guarantee you, you'll get to 3-4K a month. And in 10 years, if you follow a similar plan to what I'm doing, you will get to financial freedom, location freedom, and time freedom. You will have freedom. You will get to 100K a month. Follow this plan. Now, if you watch to the end, I appreciate it. I will be making other videos like this, more on stuff like networking, how important that is, and other videos like that. If you watch to the end, I really do appreciate it. Do go and leave down a comment if you have any feedback on what I said, if there's any points you're confused with. Even if you enjoyed the video, I would appreciate all types of support. And this was a pretty long video. If you watch to the end, I really do appreciate it. Thank you guys. Go and do some work now.